In a world where every transaction is tracked, can you really own money privately? That's what we are answering today. Welcome back on the channel, guys. You know that Monero is the privacy king, but what about if you want to hold your wealth in stables? Because not everyone is keen of crypto volatility. If you're wondering the same, today we reveal 7 stablecoins designed to keep your wealth invisible. While most of the blockchains out there, like Bitcoin, Ethereum, and plenty of others are transparent, it's like an open glass museum, a new generation of protocols allows today's users to hold stable value without surveillance. So this is the criteria I used to come up with this list. Number 1, functional mainnet. The protocol must be live and running today. No testnets. Number 2, privacy by default. Transaction amounts and balances must be hidden from the public ledger. Number 3, self-custody. Users must be able to hold the asset in a non-custodial wallet. And number 4, substance check. We will explicitly mention security history, exploits, and wallet limitations for each. These are all the rules I used for the selection criteria, so let's get to the list. Now the first one on the list is the one I did a video about recently, Zephyr Stable Dollar. This is the only stablecoin combining Monero level privacy with the DJET over collateralization model. But here is an important caveat. They come with significant historical baggage. In mid-2024, the protocol suffered a critical range proof exploit attempt where attackers tried to mint infinite currency. While the team halted the deposit, conducted a forensic audit, and patched the code, the incident remains a scar on its security record. Users must trust that the audit fully quantified the minted supply. If you want to hold this token, you must use the Zephyr desktop wallet or the experimental mobile builds. There is no support for hardware wallets yet, and bridging to external wallets often breaks the privacy layer. Next up, let's talk about Silk, a private stablecoin pegged to a basket of global currencies and commodities, not just the American dollar, offering inflation resistance. The biggest caveat about it is liquidity and complexity. Silk has faced historical challenges with deep liquidity on its native DEX, and this can lead to higher slippage for large exits. So that's definitely a big con to consider. Additionally, its reflexive collateral mechanism is complex and has required multiple governance interventions to maintain the peg during extreme volatility. If you want to hold this one, you need to use either the Kepler wallet or Shade wallet. While Kepler is reputable, setting up the specific viewing keys to see your balance adds a step that confuses new users. No direct hardware wallet integration for the private SNP20 tokens yet. Next up on the list is private USDC on the Aztec network. Here's the main pitch about it. This is institutional grade privacy on Ethereum. It's literally USDC but encrypted using ZK snarks on a layer 2. The biggest caveat about it is centralization risk. While the transaction is private, the underlying asset is still centralized USDC. If Circle freezes the underlying vault on Ethereum, the private version on Aztec becomes unredeemable. So this means it does solve the privacy issue, but it does not solve counterparty risk. If you want to hold this one, you cannot use the standard MetaMask wallet for private transactions. You must use the Aztec Sandbox or the dedicated Aztec wallet extension. Hardware wallet support is currently limited or experimental for the private layer. Next up on the list, we have private USDC/USDT using the Ironfish network. Ironfish acts as a shielded layer where you can bridge funds from 20 plus blockchains, Ethereum mainnet, layer 2s, BNB, Cardano, even SUI among many others. Once your funds get to Ironfish, they become fully private. Amounts and assets are hidden. The biggest caveat about it is bridge dependency. Your privacy relies on the chain port bridge. If the bridge is paused, sanctioned, or hacked even, and hacks are a big thing when it comes to bridges, be aware of that. If that happens, your funds are stuck. The project is also younger with a smaller validator set compared to Ethereum layer 2s. If you want to hold your stables on the Ironfish network, you can rely on the completely private Ironfish node app. This is a desktop wallet and currently it is available for both Windows and Mac. Number 5 on the list is sUSDC. This is the wrapped version of Circle's USDC on the secret network. It brings the world's most popular stablecoin into a private environment. The biggest caveat with this one is the same as Silk. It inherits secret network's liquidity fragmentation. Also, because it is a wrapped asset, there is a small counterparty risk with a bridge contract that locks the original USDC. If you want to self-custody this one, you can use the Kepler wallet or the Shade wallet, and the same constraints as Silk still apply. Next up on the list is private DAI by the Penumbra protocol. The strongest point about this one is that it brings privacy for the entire Cosmos ecosystem. You can hold DAI privately, stake it, and even trade it without revealing your portfolio. The biggest caveat is complexity and beta status currently. Penumbra protocol is highly innovative but technically complex. The shielded pool model means if you lose your viewing keys, recovering specific asset balances can be difficult. The ecosystem is also smaller. This is important because it means there will be fewer places to spend or swap the private assets. If you want to self-custody this one, use the Prax wallet. This is a browser extension wallet. It's the only way to integrate with Penumbra. No mobile app at this point when I'm recording the video, and no hardware wallet integration for private assets as well. Next up on the list, we have USAD and USDCx. The strongest point about it is that this is the compliant privacy play. It's backed by Paxos and Circle, big players, and these stablecoins hide data from the public but allow regulators to view it with a key. Biggest caveat about it is the privacy paradox. Because they are designed for compliance, they are not censorship resistant. This can be a really big drawback, specifically if you are looking for full privacy. Paxos or Circle can theoretically freeze these tokens just like on Ethereum. It is privacy from peers, but not from the issuer. Big distinction there, guys. If you want to self-custody this one, it does require the specific Aleo wallet. The ecosystem is new, and finding repeatable third-party wallet support, like for example Trust Wallet integration, is still rolling out in 2026. Now that we went through the whole list, here is a summary comparison table between all of them. It pretty much sums out what we went through in this video. On the first column we have each stablecoin, on the second the protocol that develops it, the third column shows you the privacy tech behind it, the fourth column the self-custody wallet that you need to use if you want to self-custody, and then on the last one I listed the major caveats, because in crypto you know there's always going to be a smart contract risk. This is a really novel technology, we have to deal with that, so it's important to know the biggest risks before committing to a specific protocol. Of course, ideally you gotta spread your bags across multiple baskets, so to say. That is some basic de-risking strategy right there. And there you have it, guys, a simple, straight to the point list of the currently most reliable and biggest privacy-focused stablecoins currently. So if you want to hold your wealth safe from prying eyes, but still in non-volatile crypto, all of these stablecoins allow you to do that. Privacy is not about hiding crime, it's about owning your data. But remember, with greater privacy comes great responsibility. If you lose your keys or viewing keys on these chains, there is no customer support to call. So let me know in the comments which is your favorite one, or if there is something else popping up that caught your eye, feel free to share that as well. I'm always curious to know about novelties. And right now I'll link up on screen the video I did about Zephyr, which is the closest to Monero and also allows you to earn yield on it. So go check it out if you want to know more about it. That being said, guys, thank you for watching. I'm going to wrap this one up. Take care, keep exploring crypto, do it privately, and I'll see you in the next one.